standing ground. We shall fight in the field and in the street. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon the great crusade. The eyes of the world are upon you.
Hey there, it's been a while. If this is your first time here, sit back, chill, have a drink while I waffle on. For those with no access to their Hell Let Loose Discord or forums, or no idea about what's going on at all with Hell Let Loose, you may hear something new or maybe not. Like you, I've been waiting and awaiting. I've been playing shed loads of other games to fill the emptiness of Hell Let Loose. I've also been very busy, you know, real life stuff, health issues, family, losing my four-legged pal who was an absolutely awesome giant of a German Shepherd, my computer playing up just a little, work and all that adult stuff most of us contend with on a daily basis, but sod all that for now. Like you, I was hoping to be running around the Hell Let Loose battleground, dodging friendly fire, CT's grenades, and spraying metal death like a man possessed. But sadly, we're not. Come September, I was so hyped, to be then a little deflated on the 30th following the Q3 update. Or maybe it was because I was another year older, or that serious kicking in the nuts and surrounding area by a knife-wielding surgeon. You'll be up and moving in a few weeks, he said. Yeah right, I'm still limping around like a cripple. Now, I did say to X-Ray D8 I probably wouldn't do vid, as there wasn't much out there other than the September update for me to use. So this is a little summary to keep those posted on my channel and to get me hungry again and geared up, but mainly a thank you to the Hell Let Loose community. But first, I'm just going to cover a quick little 3 questions that always pop up on my YouTube channel. The first one is, which is best? Well, for me, it's Hell Let Loose. It's certainly winning the competition so far. Second question is always, is the game dead? Well, no, it isn't. It's currently still in development and we're waiting on beta. And question 3, how do we get this game? Well, it should be available on early access in Steam, but the date and price is to be announced. So keep your eyes peeled on all the Hell Let Loose social sites and watch this space. Once I know, I'll let you know. Now, that's covered, let's get back to Hell Let Loose. And as I said, it's a thank you to the Hell Let Loose community, and especially those who have taken it upon themselves to add some informative post, rounding up all the current snippets of information and putting them on the Hell Let Loose forums and Discord channels. Jags, aka Jaguar1950, and Sam15SVK, just to mention a few. Plus many more of you who keep a watchful eye on Discord and the forums for any updates and information in there. Now, the biggest and last news update we saw, of course, was at the end of Q3 on September the 30th. It's been covered by many, and I'll place a little link for it below. But to keep it simple, I only really took 2 things from it, and that's what I'm going to talk about. The first being the delay, and second being communication. The headline news, of course, was a change to the timeline, which affects those who have already got access to the game and those waiting for early access. Beta is delayed until later this year, and testing should continue into 2019. Those waiting for early access, well, they will feel more hard done by the delay. But the good thing is, by early access, the game should be more of a finished and polished article, with many additions and most of the problems having been ironed out. And by then they should be looking to focus on the optimization of the netcode in regards to the GPU, the CPU, and of course lowering the minimum required specifications, opening the game up for many more users and of course their computers, just in time for early access. By the way, if you don't follow this channel already, make sure you hit that sub button. Like it, share it, leave a comment, good or bad, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But mostly, thank you for your continued support. But back to Hell Let Loose. The only news I really want is the beta release date. The video I don't care too much for, to be honest. I've kind of waited that long, I'm over it. But yeah, I'll probably change my mind once I watch it. Now, the lack of action certainly leaves a void and players pondering what the future holds and what other games to play. I've been playing my usuals, such as PUBG, Dying Light, and even World of Warships. God, that must be desperate. What other games have you been playing? Now, I will be working on Vanguard Normandy 44 footage soon, so you see that here also. And if you have access to it, give me a shout. But back to the Hell Let Loose, I'm sorry I just keep wandering off and off all the time. Next to the delay, the most important bit of news was, as far as I'm concerned, the devs accepted that they have neglected their communications. They said something along the lines of, As a result of this, they are looking into ways of effectively scaling their engagement with the community as they head towards release. Surely there was a shorter version. I had to break out my old backhoe and clans and radio to decode that pompous. But I think it translates into they know their communication with the community sucked, and they plan to change it. And since then, I think we have seen much of an improvement, especially on Discord. Now I understand not everyone is on Discord, and of course social media across the Hell Let Loose board needs improving, but that should start to update as we approach early access. At least that's what the devs have said about it. I appreciate the devs acknowledging the problem and the subtle things they've done in regards to the solution, such as the Q&A sessions which we tend to get on a daily basis. And of course, you can't please everybody. Now there are supporters, fans and potential players out there feeling a little disappointed and left in the dark. Well, grab a torch, seek and you will find. I often put a Discord link in all my videos. And there's many other creators a lot bigger than me putting the same information out there and the same links. So seek and you will find. But patience is the key, especially in games like this. It's in test period. They're developing it and we knew what we signed up for. Thankfully we have some great people here doing everything they can to bring us little breadcrumbs of information. Ambushing the devs in Discord for impromptu Q&A sessions, which is extremely tolerated. They oblige and they answer what and where they can. And then thankfully the odd few community members collect all that information and they put it out there for the rest of us on the Discord and on the forums. I really take my hat off to you guys working your butts off to grab snippets of what you can for others. It certainly helps people like me. Now, the new gameplay video, I'm going to say that with a straight face, which they said were putting the finishing touches to. It looks like they still are. But let's hopefully get it soon. The new trailer should highlight some changes from Alpha, and hopefully contain a few teasers along the way. The devs said they cringed looking at the Alpha footage compared to how it looks now, and there I was thinking Alpha looked awesome. But here we are, approaching mid-November, hoping for some news, eagerly waiting, floating in the forums and Discord. The video will hopefully arrive soon, and from what's been said it looks like they're just finishing up on the marketing and promotion side of things, and in my experience that can take a lot longer than the video itself. There's far too many fingers in the pies. And there was also mention of course of a new build with the engine being improved slightly, and also a collection of good effects to collate. They wanted us to see it and they want to bring out the best thing, so fingers crossed. Now that brings me on to some of the things we may get to see in beta and as we progress towards early access. But if you don't know, we will hopefully see the commander role, including some of their abilities. All infantry, armour and reconnaissance roles, with unique skins including the new flamethrower troops. Multi-crewed, wheeled and track vehicles. Now we do know the trucks are done and we'll see some jeeps, fingers crossed. But all I'm thinking is tanks. Tanks and more tanks. All vehicles are geared to perform to their near real-life equivalents. Now that's challenging. The word near is key. A lot of games get it wrong, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they've come up with. There's been lots of talk around the forums and in Discord about hatches, the tank hatches. I'd like to see them, and have the option of popping my head up for a better view. If it gets taken off, then it's my own silly fault for not paying attention. Now that may be something they explore later, but for now it's looking like a no. Also we're going to see some artillery and deployable anti-tank guns. All player controlled, God help us. Heavy weapons, ballistic systems, armor values, deflections plus vehicle component damage, which will all hopefully come with some great effects. We're also going to get to see the resource metagame. Num num num. I think that's going to be really interesting just to see how the resources affect the gameplay, the commander's role and the support mechanisms. There's mention of a reworked tactical map. I'll have to wait to see on that one. I think it's certainly going to be challenging with all the additional vehicles, deployable equipment available. But it's going to be some exciting times. We'll also see 3 maps, production quality, Foy, Herken and San Marie de Mont, with Utah, hopefully for early access. Anti-personnel and anti-tank mines and deployable machine guns. And of course, noob tubes. Sorry, I mean anti-tank rocket launchers. Which I'm not sure whether that's going to have its own class or it's going to be some form of picking it up from some kind of drop or whatever. Otherwise we're going to have shed loads of people running around with tubes. Now there was some talk of vaulting we will have to wait on that one. And I know there was lots of people wanting to climb on and travel my tanks, which apparently is in. Now I can't wait to hit that with a boomstick. But without a doubt, the game should certainly look different. Undoubtedly the team are working hard to bring us that video. And a game that we, including the dev team, will all enjoy. And certainly one they can be proud of. With other games out there, for me still looking poor and performing like they should still be in test, I understand the Hell Let Loose team's stance on releasing something good instead of an unpolished product in a hurry. Something that should certainly benefit us all. Now I hope that the video arrives soon, and I look forward to seeing you all on the battlefield. Until then, farewell and thanks for dropping in. See you soon.